Anytime you're not here, you lose something. It's been a day. Obviously, when he comes in, we'll get him caught up. But right now, I got 79 other guys to worry about. So,
Is it frustrating though not having him here, considering he's the quarterback, number 3 pick in the draft?
it's part of the business. I mean, we got 2 other quarterbacks that can play too. So, if he came and got hurt on the first day, we have to play everybody else. So, we treat it just as that, and we move on.
Todd, is there a point of no return, for lack of a better phrase? How many practices would a guy like that have to miss before it becomes a concern for you?
No, well, it's not a concern now because I can only coach the guys that are here. As a coach, we're going to coach the guys that are here. When Sam gets here, we'll get him caught up. Until then, we go as planned.
What about logistically, Todd? I mean, sometimes you have 4 quarterbacks in a camp just to spread out the throws. Long practice today with 2 guys. When do you kind of need another arm for practice?
Well, you always talk about it regardless of the fact, and we keep a close monitor on them, and we keep a pitch count, and we'll understand when we have to do something when we don't.
Have you been in touch with Sam at all?
No.
Not since May?
I have not, no.
Is this annoying for you, Todd? I mean, they had 3 months to work it out, regardless of what the details are, why it's not working out.
I mean, I've played, I've coached, I've scouted. It's part of the business. It's just another day in the office. There's no animosity there. It's just the business part. When he comes in, we'll get him caught up to speed and get him ready to go. So right now, we're just coaching the 79 other guys. It's not frustrating. I'm a coach. People get hurt. People go down. People get suspended. And contract situations, that has nothing to do with the team. I'm worried about the team.
From where he was when you had him and he left minicamp, was he at a point mentally where he can miss a couple days of training camp and come in and just kind of hit the ground running? Or will he be pretty behind?
I mean, everybody needs to practice full-time, whether it's a rookie or whether it's a 15-year veteran. So he'll get caught up when he get in here. Other than that, we'll go status as usual.
Does it alter your plan at all, Todd, in terms of splitting the reps between the 3 guys? He's not here getting the reps that you kind of had slated for today.
Well, I can't worry about the guys not here getting the reps. I can worry about the guys here getting the reps.
Todd, what's your plan for Marcus May in terms of his involvement in team goals?
Well, we'll bring him along. We'll make sure he's making great progress, and we'll have the timing right where he plays.
What about Pryor?
Same thing. They did a lot of good things today, and they're moving well, and we'll just make sure everything's status quo after a couple of days, and we'll go from there.
What happened with Eli McGuire?
I got to go in and check it out. I know he left the field with a foot injury, so we'll see what happens.
The suspension came down with Richard and Ardarius just recently. What are your thoughts? How disappointing it is with those 2 guys going out for a while?
It's extremely disappointing for me, obviously. They happen at the same time, although isolated incidents. You deal with them as a team and as a coach and move on, but at the same time, you don't want that type of thing happening on your team, and we don't like that environment that we have, and you're in the news for the wrong reason. But these guys, we got other guys that have a chance to play and prove themselves, and, you let the chips fall where they may.
What can a healthy Quincy do for this offense?
Well, we're getting pads and we'll get going. I'm just happy to see him out there running around right now and doing plays. But obviously, when he's healthy, he adds some depth and he adds some speed and he adds some power to our offense.
Does he have to go through a certain number of practices before he takes off the red jersey?
At times, we'll just monitor him, get him caught up, and when we feel it's necessary, we'll let him go.
You think he'll be good by the when you guys put on the pads on Sunday to be a full participant? According to the trainers and doctors, we'll just take it day by day, and he'll play when he plays.
What's the story with Upshaw, NFI? Courtney Upshaw, he's on a non-football injury?
Yeah, we just saw some things yesterday where we decided to put him on the bike and stuff for a few days.
Everybody good?
What do you mean, saw some things?
Just saw some things where he just put him on the bike for a few days.
You mean conditioning-wise or medically?
No, we just saw some things where he's not ready. He hadn't had a full training camp, a full off season, so we just put him on the bike.
So it's not a major injury?
No.
Todd, the services for Tony Sperano are today. I know you spent a long time coaching with him. What are kind of your feelings and thoughts about Tony?
They were fine. I was scheduled to go in yesterday, and flights got canceled and everything else. And, we spent 7 years together, and he spent 8 straight with Casey. I was his assistant head coach. Me and his family are very close, and heart goes out to them, and words can't describe, what happened. And, that one will stick with me forever. Very good friend. Very good friend. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Todd, what was your thought process in having Cromartie work with the linebackers versus the secondary?
But I want them to learn their overall defense, and you can learn their overall defense at the linebacker spot. He can stand up and coach corners and safeties all day, but to learn the defense and get a grasp of the scheme and the run game and how the backers are underneath the DBs in the pass game, he needs to start in the middle and expand his horizons a little bit, so I'll put him with the linebackers.
Did he reach out to you, or did you reach out to him?
Well, he wanted to intern. He reached out.
Some of the players were saying yesterday about the emphasis on finishing games this season. What are you doing specifically in these practices to try to become a better fourth quarter team?
It's just understanding situational football when it arises. We're practicing hard and we do things the right way for 3.5 quarters, and we let some slip away last year. So we got to understand when it's time to put a knife in somebody, we got to stick it in. Sports speakingly, I don't mean that personally, but we got to understand when to go for the kill and when not to go for the kill, which always we try to go for the kill, but we got to understand situations. There's always a guy here or there, and we got to get better at that so they can understand the moment, so they can be in the moment and make those plays.
So it's almost a mindset than creating a mindset.
It's really repetition and putting them in the situations and creating the mindset. It doesn't come as a mindset. You got to be in the situations to finish those type of games. So we try to put them as many as possible.
Looked like a lot of push-ups today, Tom. You expect that on the first day?
First day, we got to get the kinks out. Obviously, there's some late penalties at the end. It's a little humid, but it's part of camp. They'll be fine.
Everybody good?
Thanks, Todd.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
Very much.
Thank you.
One more, I think.